It's a little pony mystery, my little pony mystery, my little pony mystery. It's my little pony mystery, my little pony mystery, my little pony mystery. We're back, we're back, we're back. And so's he. Da, 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 da. They turned the page towards page 197, wondering just what they would see. They found that there were a few pages of photographs. There were no captions with the photographs, and so the ponies just had to look at them and try and work out what the photographs were of. There was a picture of a pink pony with rainbow-coloured hair standing behind a fence with a pig and a sheep. Another picture showed a white pony with rainbow hair standing outside a newly decorated house. His symbol was a red skateboard. Another picture showed a yellow pony sitting in a boat wearing a cardboard crown. She appeared to be sitting with her family. Another picture showed a white pony in roller skates with a symbol that could have been a blue Easter egg. There were also several other pictures, too many pictures for me to mention, of different My Little Ponies, each one with a scrawly writing in the corner, a number, and then some other words. But nobody could quite read them. Every single one had had the corner cut off, but a lot of them still had black pony of, and then the corner was cut off. A number above black pony of. At the very end of all the pictures was a photograph of a bald man sitting up to a wooden brown table. Quite an ugly looking man who was wearing square-shaped glasses, like he was concentrating very hard on something. He was holding something up in the air, very proudly, only about the size of his hand, but that had been cut out of the picture, or rather, burnt out. In his other hand, he held a paintbrush, dripping black paint. And on the table was a can of paint that looked very familiar. Or rather, the label on the paint looked very familiar. Highly toxic black paint. Please do not get in mouth. This label had been stuck to some food which the My Little Ponies had been given by the Black Pony of Darkness when he was trying to poison them, they believed. So what did any of this have to do with the Black Ponies? A picture showed 22 humans standing in a row. A girl with black hair tied up in a ponytail with a pink bow. A blonde girl with a scowl on her face. A woman with black hair, short black hair, and lots of makeup all over her face. The same ugly-looking man. A rather daft-looking man who was looking at his feet. A man who was holding a £50 note with a look of triumph on his face. An ugly-looking man in a red shirt who was stepping out of a red car at the very end of the line. A little tiny girl who appeared to be calling out to her mother, standing quite a long way away. She was holding a plastic My Little Pony, a blue one with pink hair, by its tail. A man and a woman standing next to each other. The man had a very big nose, and the woman was holding a slice of cake, which he was busily trying to stuff into her mouth. They stood next to another man, who was also wearing a red shirt and a pair of sunglasses. A woman with a very big mouth, which was open as wide as it would go, together with what appeared to be her husband and her daughter. Her daughter had her hair scraped back, very far back, to the point that she looked quite bald, into a ponytail. A woman who had a look of shock on her face, as she appeared to be mouthing, "Oh, still." Two people standing next to each other, a man and a woman. A bald-looking man who looked Irish, with squinty eyes, and what appeared to be his wife, with a sneer on her face. Two girls standing next to each other, who could have been sisters, they looked so alike. But one looked much older than the other. They were standing with a huge piece of paper with one word written on it, the word Germany. A little girl with quite short blonde hair in a pink frilly dress, holding up a plastic white pony with quite long pink hair, which appeared to have a red parcel on it with green glitter. She held in her other hand another paintbrush, dripping black paint, just like the one in the ugly man's photograph. Right on the end of the line were two other humans, a man and a woman. They stood back to back, with one leg stretched out in front of them, almost as if they were showing off. Their faces were turned towards the camera. The woman had shoulder-length brown hair and two shiny blue eyes that seemed to glare at the ponies. The man had short brown hair in a stupid hairstyle. He must have had it done especially for the photograph. It wouldn't have stayed in place normally. And so, there they were, the 22 humans. Could they be the Black Pony's 22 helpers? Nobody knew. But one thing the ponies did know. They were going to find out the mysteries of Ponyland by using the book entitled The History of Ponyland. And they were going to find the ponies who had turned into tea bags. Truly Lofty and Twinkle returned to Dream Valley that night, while Desiree and her mother returned to Earth. With Sparkle and Splodge, Dodge and his owner, meanwhile, stayed up all night, staring at a computer screen. They looked up the book The History of Ponyland on the website Gazillion, but could not find anything about it. Perhaps the book had never been published, in which case, what was it doing in the middle of the swimming pool? How very strange. After they'd finished on Gazillion, they began typing up what they'd made notes on in the notebook, Dodge calling out what his owner should type out. But by the end of it, they just had a whole page of notes that didn't make any sense because there were too many gaps. Perhaps they would find out more later that day. The ponies all met in Dream Valley outside Paradise Estate that morning and split up into search parties to look out for the ponies who had turned into tea bags. Truly, Lancer, Lofty, Desiree, Jackie, Sparkle, Splodge, Twinkle and Dodge were in one group, and they decided to head towards Ponyville in Lofty's hot air balloon. They were still travelling at 8:10 that evening when suddenly they saw a very strange sight. A huge pole was sticking up in the air with something on top of it. That something looked like a giant piece of toast with a corner chewed off the edge of it. And out of the huge slice of toast were coming damp tea bags. Suddenly, one hit the hot air balloon, and the ponies found themselves sailing towards the giant piece of toast. They landed on top of it, and tea bags went flying out all around them. Lofty managed to get the hot air balloon moving again and landed down by the side of the pole. Tea bags were scattered everywhere. The ponies didn't know where to turn as they watched the tea bags heaping up. Soon, the hot air balloon basket would be full of them. There were heaps all around them, and they were getting higher and higher. Lofty managed to get the hot air balloon going once again, and they continued to go towards Ponyville.
"What was all that about?"
said Splodge.
"I don't know, Splodge, but we must find out, because it might have something to do with the missing ponies,"
said Sparkle.
"That's right, it might do. In fact, perhaps we will find my owner's friends. That could be the reason that, I don't know." "Well, obviously, the tea bags are being, catapulted out of that giant piece of toast, meaning that, well, they're all shooting towards Dream Valley, and so every puff of pink smoke is replaced by a tea bag. Well, obviously, why are there no other tea bags all around then, instead of them just landing where the pink smoke is? Well, that must be done deliberately. Oh, well, you know what I mean."
No, Dodge," said Twinkle.
"Actually, I don't know what you're talking about, but I think this could be the start of a splendid idea, so long as I work on it. I think that the Black Pony of Darkness is deliberately putting tea bags where the pink puffs of smoke are. That's why we found so many this morning."
Oh, I forgot to tell you. When the ponies had gone back to Dream Valley, Truly and Lofty that is, they had found that that enormous puff of pink smoke that had come up from Paradise Estate while they were reading the book, of course they didn't see that because they were reading the book, had actually been several more ponies going missing and turning into tea bags. These ponies included Cupcake, Paradise, Magic Star, Fifi, Twist, and Princess Aquamarine.
"So obviously,"
continued Twinkle,
"those tea bags are being deliberately put there by the Black Pony of Darkness. What I don't understand is, why do they have rat tooth marks in them?"
That's one thing that I can't understand either. Why would the black pony put rat-nibbled, damp tea bags where the ponies once stood? I don't know, but all of these tea bags have been chewed as well, said Truly, looking at a few tea bags which had landed in the hot air balloon.
Well, I don't think we ought to think about that just yet,
said Lofty.
I think we ought to be heading towards Ponyville and thinking about what we're going to say to the ponies from Ponyville when we arrive. Are we going to tell them that all of these ponies have disappeared and about the chewed tea bags, and do you think they're going to understand all this?
No, actually I don't. But, do you think that perhaps the tea bags, perhaps the black pony has got friends who are rats? Perhaps they are his next scheme. Perhaps we will be hearing more about these rats in the next few weeks or months.
Oh, don't say that,
said Sparkle.
I was just hoping that the black pony might be gone in the next few weeks or months, so that no more bits of celery will be destroyed.
So we have several mysteries to solve. How many black ponies are there? Said Desiree.
Who are the human helpers?
Added Sparkle.
Are all humans nasty apart from my owner and her family? When did the black pony arrive, did you say, Truly? And where did they come from in the first place?
The first sign of the black ponies, Twinkle, was in 1996, when the Black Pony of Darkness came for the very first time. But what I don't understand is, why did they come to Ponyland? I don't understand what that book means either.
Can the black ponies be defeated?
Who are the black ponies? I mean, where did they come from in the first place? Who are they?
And most importantly, who is the Black Pony of Darkness? Because he seems to harm us more than anybody else. All of the others, whoever they are, Black Pony of Curses and Black Pony of Hatred, that was the other one, wasn't it, that we found out about in that book? Who are they? But at least they don't harm us. It's only the Black Pony of Darkness who's really done anything to harm us, you know.
But more importantly, said Desiree, there are some mysteries which we must solve now.
Why are so many tea bags appearing?
And why would the ponies be replaced with tea bags?
Why have the tea bags been nibbled by rats? And why would... Is it the Black Pony of Darkness who's sending them? If it is the Black Pony of Darkness who's sending them, are the rats his friends? Or is he just picking up some rat-nibbled tea bags that are somewhere around his new home?
Where is his new home?
And does he live in a new castle?
And most importantly of all, where did those ponies go? Where did those ponies go? That's what I'd like to know. If it's all down to the BP, why did he leave us thinking of tea? I'm thinking hot as I sit, here of hot Throb and Liggity Split. Gusty Surprise and Posy too. Cherry Strawberry, where are you? I thought Ponyland's history might help us solve this mystery. But we were quite right about that, as was said.
friends became dainty bags, wrapped their bottom tea bags.
Where did Magic Star and Twist go? I'm beginning to think that we'll never know. As the ponies, humans and guinea pigs finished singing this song, they realised that they had just arrived at Ponyville. Just outside Frilly Frock's boutique, in fact. Lofty landed the hot air balloon, and the ponies, guinea pigs, and humans jumped out. Frilly Frocks was just talking to a little yellow pony with red, green, and blue hair, and a little pink pony with green hair. The ponies recognised these two ponies as Shoalbell and Kiwi Tart. They lived on Butterfly Island, but must be visiting Ponyville.
Oh, hello,
said Kiwi Tart, walking over to them.
I'm so pleased to see you again. Shoalbell, do you remember seeing these ponies? Of course I do. I was looking for you, Kiwi Tart. I was calling again and again your name, and they helped me find you. I don't think I'd have ever found you if not for them, because they were locked up in a prison with you. And they told me where you were, or rather, you came home because they'd freed you.
Desiree, Jackie, Truly, Lance, Lofty, Sparkle, Splodge, Twinkle and Dodge explained about the Black Pony of Darkness, the missing tea bags. Sorry, I mean the missing ponies, and the tea bags suddenly appearing in the missing ponies' places. That's what I meant to say.
I don't know what can be happening,
said Shoalbell, looking at the little ponies.
neither do I. But I'll try and help you, because I don't like the Black Pony of Darkness, because he locked me up before, you know. Yes, and if not for you, I might have not escaped.
And I will help you as well, said Frilly Frocks, looking at the ponies. Now, would you like to buy a new dress?
I'm afraid we don't have time. We must try and solve this mystery, or otherwise, Heartthrob, Gusty, Lickety-Split, Posy, Surprise, and all of the other ponies have disappeared, will not ever be seen again in Dream Valley. We must find out where the Black Pony has taken them. And if it is the Black Pony who's taken them,
added Dodge. Although Truly, Lancer and Lofty had convinced themselves that the Black Pony must have taken the missing ponies. Where else could they possibly go? Well, anyway, if you don't want to buy a new dress, I'll go and try and get some of the other My Little Ponies in Ponyville to help us. And then perhaps we'll find out who the, where the ponies are, who you mentioned have gone missing. And I wonder if we'll ever find out where the tea bags came from, and why they were nibbled by the rats, and what the pink smoke was, and whether we'll ever find out where the Black Pony of Darkness lives now. But until then, you could stay the night in Ponyville. You could sleep in my house, and then tomorrow morning we can organise some search parties. Does that sound like a good idea? The pony looked at the guinea pigs, ponies, and humans.
to me it sounds like a splendid idea,
said Twinkle.
So, that's what we'll do, all right?
The others nodded in agreement and walked inside Frilly Frock's boutique. Perhaps tomorrow, with the help of all the Ponyville ponies, they would find out where the missing ponies were. And perhaps they would defeat the Black Pony of Darkness once and for all. Or maybe not. Truly Lancelofty, Desiree, Jackie, Sparkle Splodge, Twinkle Dodge, Frilly Frocks, Kiwi Tart and Sharlbell spent all of the 17th of February searching for all of the My Little Ponies in Ponyville. They were all going to gather at 7:15 p.m. at the Celebration Castle. It was now 7:12. All the ponies that Truly Lancelofty, Jackie, Desiree, Sparkle Splodge, Twinkle Dodge, Kiwi Tart, Shellbell and Frilly Frocks had spoken to, they had asked to tell any other ponies that they met, hoping that this way they would have spoken to every pony in Ponyville, and they were certain that it would work. So, at 7:15, the ponies looked around and noticed that there were quite a lot of ponies who were not there.
Well, I'm sure that it's probably just that, well, if you think about it, a lot of the My Little Ponies from Ponyville are in hiding while Desiree and Jackie are around. And so, and the pet guinea pigs, of course, because they don't want to be seen until they've appeared as plastic models on Earth. And that seems to be most of the ponies who have disappeared. It's all the My Little Ponies who haven't been made into plastic models on Earth. So that's a reasonable explanation, isn't it? Until they've been seen as plastic models, they don't want to be seen by humans, just in case they are told off to other humans.
But hang on a moment,
said Dodge.
I believe that there are some other My Little Ponies missing. Just look around a moment. Candy Cane? Mittens? Snowflake? Dazzle Surprise? Where are they? That's what I'd like to know.
How about Royal Ribbon?
Said Twinkle.
And Winsong. And I didn't see Baby Goody Gumdrops anywhere, do you?
Added Sparkle.
No, and I can't see Toodle-Doo, Spring Treat or Dozy Dotes either.
And where are Cupcake and Cherry Blossom? They're not here, are they?
I'm sure Sweet Song should be here by now, added Desiree. And I haven't seen Spring Parade or Golden Delicious, or Piccolo or Cinnamon Breeze.
And how about Sunshimmer, Portobello, and Lickety Split? Coconut Cream, where are you?
Added Pinkie Pie.
Have you seen my friend Shenanigans? I haven't seen her anywhere,
said Shellbell, running up. No, we haven't. In fact, a lot of the little ponies seem to be missing.
Oh no! Where will I find Shenanigans? Shenanigans? Shenanigans, where are you? Where are you?
And the little pony ran off.
Have you seen my friends? Blue Mist, Savannah Shades, Juniper Jade and Winterberry?
Said Kiwi Tart.
They're going to here today. I didn't see them earlier either.
No, we haven't seen them either.
Pepperberry? Pepperberry! She bought a new blue dress yesterday. I thought she would be here wearing it.
but she has disappeared. And Star Shimmer as well, and Sparkle Snap. Pepperberry, Sparkle Snap, Star Shimmer, shouted Frilly Frocks as she ran past. Sparkleberry Swirl, Sun Shower, Flutter Butter, Princess Peppermint, Tropical Delight, Banjo Blue, Crystal Lake. Where are they? They've all gone missing, shouted Sea Spray. Mistletoe, Marshmallow Cocoa, and Snow Owl have disappeared as well, added Starcatcher sadly. Dream Blue, Rainbow Berry, shouted Petal Blossom running past. Gardenia Glow, Heather Winds, Sweet Breeze, Magic Marigold. Where are you? Said Rainbow Flash running by. Always and forever, darling. Yours truly, Windwisher. Where are you, darlings? Added Rainbow Dash, galloping by. It appears that a lot of the little ponies have gone missing, said Pinkie Pie. Yes, I think we'd better get on. Otherwise, the Black Pony might do something terrible to them. Who are the little ponies who aren't on Earth yet as plastic models? I can't tell you. They would be very cross if I did. And, well, basically, they don't want Desiree or Jackie to know. Or otherwise, they might tell other humans. But we wouldn't, said Desiree. And we must know, just in case any have gone missing. Well, I can't tell you. Well, we'd better have this meeting anyway. And so the ponies and the humans and the guinea pigs had their meeting. And all of the little ponies who were at the meeting, who were all, basically, looking for lost friends, decided to split up into search parties of 4 or 5 ponies and look for the ponies who had so mysteriously disappeared with a puff of pink smoke and the appearance of a tea bag. As they were flying away in their different hot air balloons, a lot of the ponies turned round to have a look at Ponyville and saw, amongst the beautiful sight of green trees and rooftops, some little brown lumps on the pavement where most ponies had been running up to the Celebration Castle for the meeting. The brown lumps were tea bags. The ponies searched all day on the 18th of February, but could not find any trace of the ponies who had disappeared with a puff of pink smoke and the appearance of a tea bag. They drifted slowly over Dancing Dingle and the Golden Glen, when suddenly they saw a little pink Pegasus flying towards them from the direction of Dream Valley. It was Lofty's friend, Locket. What did Locket have to say to them? "Locket! Locket!" cried Lofty, trying to guide the hot air balloon over to the little pink Pegasus as she dashed past. "It's me, Lofty. Come over here a moment." Locket flew over. "Do you have something to tell us, Locket?" "Yes, I do, Lofty, I do. Oh, it's simply awful. 3 more of the little ponies have been caught now. Mimic, Sweet Pop, and Bright Eyes. They all disappeared in 3 puffs of smoke this morning. I'm especially worried about Bright Eyes because there were 2 tea bags in her place."
But what was she doing in Dream Valley? I thought she lived in Paradise Land.
said Jackie. No, I think you're thinking of a different Bright Eyes. You mean the twinkle-eyed Bright Eyes, don't you, Locket?
Yes, that's exactly who I'm speaking about.
Jackie still looked confused. Desiree turned to her and said, "She's a pony, a dark blue pony with rainbow-coloured hair. Her symbol is a red alarm clock." "She's a twinkle-eyed pony. You're thinking of the pony from Ponytails, aren't you?" Jackie nodded.
Well, anyway, I don't see it really matters who it is. We've just got to help them all. Somehow, we've got to find all of these ponies. And now we have 3 more to find,
said Lofty.
but somehow we're gonna do it.
Said Truly.
Yes, that is a splendid idea,
Said Twinkle.
Yep. So now we've got to find that black pony of darkness,
Said Dodge.
and hope that it isn't too late to save these My Little Ponies.
But no matter how hard all of the ponies tried, they did not find the captured ponies the following day. And then, at 5 to 7 in the evening, something wet landed on Twinkle's nose.
No, I do believe it's beginning to snow. We'll all freeze to death, and then we won't find the little ponies. Oh no, and my lovely rosettes will be ruined,
Said Dodge.
Oh, but I like snow. You won't like it when it's ever so cold, and we still haven't found the ponies,
Said Sparkle. The snow got heavier, and soon the hot air balloon was filling up with it, and then it crashed in a field. "Oh, what are we going to do?" said Desiree as she watched the snow piling up all around them. "I don't know, but we better think of something quickly. I'm starting to not know where we are."
Nothing looks the same in the snow, does it?
No, of course it doesn't. But there must be some way that we could get back to Paradise Land.
No, there's no way at all,
Said Dodge, screeching at his owner.
We're all going to freeze to death.
"No, we're not, Dodge," said Desiree. "No, we're not." "We're not gonna freeze. No, Dodge. You'll be back in your hutch before long. We'll just gallop across the meadow. We'll find your home very soon, so I know. But we're not gonna freeze. We're thinking of plans as we sing this song.
We'll just look for a tree landmark, like the big tree in Paradise Park. Don't think you'll freeze, Dodge. Normally, snow would be nice. If you were at home, you'd be skating on the ice."
We're not gonna freeze. My friend, this snow won't bring us to our end.
Soon you'll be home safe and sound. We'll find our way across the snowy ground.
We'll find your hutch around. So we're not gonna freeze. We're not gonna freeze.
We're not gonna freeze.
And so the ponies, guinea pigs, and humans set off across the white field, wondering if they would ever find the ponies who had been captured by the black pony, and whether they would ever find out anything more about the history of Ponyland. The ponies were running all night. When finally, at 8 a.m. the following morning, they found Dodge's owner's house. Well, they found Paradise Land and walked to Dodge's owner's house. Desiree and Jackie, together with Sparkle and Splodge, decided to go back down to Earth, and Truly, Lofty and Twinkle went back to Dream Valley, having decided that they would continue their search for the missing ponies the following day, on the 21st February 2005. 3 hot air balloons set off from Paradise Estate at 8 a.m. One carried Truly, Lance, Lofty, Desiree, Jackie, Sparkle, Splodge, Twinkle and Dodge. Another carried Pinkie Pie, Kiwi Tart, Shell Bell, Frilly Frocks, Crystal Lace and Cherry Blossom. And hot air balloon carried Melody, Tall Tales, Sparkleworks, Rainbow Dash, Trixie Belle and Ivy. They were travelling all day when suddenly, at 20 to 8 p.m, they spotted a dark patch in the distance. The ponies looked at it for a moment and realised that they were nearly at the very edge of Ponyland, where they had once had to jump to Desiree's house, except they had ended up in America, but that is another story from the My Little Pony Magic series. Directly below them was the Pink Pony of Dreams house. The Pink Pony of Dreams was supposedly the Black Pony of Darkness's sister, although the ponies could hardly believe that. She was standing in her garden, and when she saw the front hot air balloon, that's Truly, Lance, Lofty, Jackie, Desiree, Sparkle, Splodge, Twinkle and Dodge, she began waving frantically, holding up a book that looked very similar to the History of Ponyland book, and screeching something at the top of her voice. The ponies, though, didn't realise what it was that she was saying. They thought she was just waving at them, and so they waved cheerfully back. The very end of her message did get to them, though, just as they passed. "I know now. I know what's going on. BPOD, CLM, listen to me." But then the book blew away from her and straight into her deep pond, never to be seen again. And suddenly, she disappeared. Inside her house, in her place, was an orange bottle labelled Forgetful Potion. So the Black Pony had obviously made her forget what she was going to say, hadn't he? They arrived at the Black Splodge and realised that this was the Black Pony of Darkness's new home, Nightmare Land. There were 21 assorted houses, each with some kind of initials hidden in their design, and they were in very strange shapes. In the centre, though, was the castle. All of the ponies landed their hot air balloons and bravely jumped out and walked towards the castle. The ponies expected it to be hard to get in, but they realised that the drawbridge came open easily from the outside, but it was locked from the inside. The Black Pony hadn't expected them to come in hot air balloons, and he had a tall silver iron gate at the only entrance to Nightmare Land, which meant that it was impossible to get in because it was locked. So if the ponies had come without their hot air balloons, they would have been out of luck. But now they opened the red drawbridge, and all of the missing ponies came running out.
"Oh, where have you been? We've been waiting for you,"
said Bright Eyes and Sweet Pop.
"Oh,
We've been so desperate for you to come. We were literally covered in tea bags, and we never even saw the Black Pony of Darkness. Just 2 strange rats. I was so scared they'd come near me," said Heartthrob. The ponies could have stood there and chatted all day, But Truly suddenly said, "You know, this all seems a bit simple. I think we ought to get out of Nightmare Land now, just in case the Black Pony of Darkness suddenly comes along and, captures us all."
"All right, Truly," said Lofty. "So jump into these hot air balloons, everyone. I think the Pegasus ponies will have to fly, though, except for me, who will be guiding the hot air balloon back to Dream Valley."
Yes, and I think we'd better hurry up, because I have a feeling that that black pony could appear at any minute. And so the ponies quickly jumped into the hot air balloons and flew off. Just then the Black Pony of Darkness appeared at his castle door, but he was too late to stop the ponies, who had already flown away. The ponies began discussing the Valentine's Day dance, which would now take place in the snow. They were certain that it would be even better than the original party, and they were also sure that the guinea pigs would love eating cucumber and celery heart tarts for tea.
Time I was heading homeward bound. Twinkling stars are all around. Daytime is ending, night is descending.